We're conducting our live fire training exercises, which is essentially the culmination of all the training and classroom work that these fire cadets have been undergoing for the last 3 months. They are part of the Fire Training Academy at Tri-C. We've been a chartered fire training institution since 1971, and we train fire cadets and firefighters from all over northeastern Ohio, serving a 9-10 county area actually. It's not just confined to Cuyahoga Community College and Cuyahoga County. These are students that come to us because they want to pursue a career in the fire service. And so departments all over the area, throughout the state and beyond, require all firefighters to have what we refer to as Firefighter 1 and 2 certification through the state of Ohio. As a chartered institution, we provide them with 260 to 300 hours of classroom, practical hands-on training, and then of course the live fire training is the culmination of that, where they are able to bring together all of the knowledge, skills, and abilities that they've acquired and actually put them to use in a live fire training exercise. We actually want them to have some experience before they hit the streets. Now of course there's no experience like the real thing. We try to make it as close to that as we possibly can within the NFPA standards for live fire training. But even in a live fire training exercise, it's dangerous. It's real fire, it's real heat, it's real smoke. And so although it's controlled, they are getting great actual firefighting experience. We've been very fortunate at Tri-C to partner with the City of Cleveland, the Cuyahoga County Land Bank. This house was slated for demolition, and the Land Bank has worked with agencies all over the area to allow for these types of training exercises. First thing that we have to do is we've got to apply to the EPA for permission for open burning. So there are environmental surveys that have to be done. We have to do asbestos abatement in the structure. And then of course we spend considerable time and resources actually reinforcing the house. We'll go in and put cement board on the ceilings and walls so that when we do a fire in a particular room in the structure, it's not going to run and consume the entire house. We want to be able to do multiple evolutions in one room. So we'll set a fire, attack teams will go in and extinguish the fire, we'll ventilate the building, crews will rotate around, we'll button it up again, we'll set another fire in the same room, and we'll go in and we'll do it all over again. It's very well scripted. It's very well scripted, and it needs to be for safety reasons, but as you'll see when you're watching what we do here, it is kind of like a script. It's Act 1, Scene 1, we do the attack, and then we kind of reset the set, and we go in for Scene number 2. There's no substitute for actual live fire training. I mean, we can talk about it, we can discuss it, we can look at pictures, we can read it in the books, but until you get in there and you see and feel real fire, there is no substitute. You have to actually get in there and do it. And firefighting is an extremely physical job. So we study fire, but until you've actually met it and faced it, you don't really understand it completely. Once they graduate from the academy class, they have to take a state certification test. Once they've passed that test, they are certified by the state of Ohio as level 2 firefighters. Then they go out and they take civil service exams and they apply for jobs on departments throughout the area. Of course, we assist them with that process, and we try and support them in that process. Most of them will end up on departments throughout the area. In fact, we've actually got a couple of paramedics from a local fire department who are cross-training to become firefighters. They're already employed on a local department, and they're going to go back to their departments now and be able to serve not just as a paramedic, but as a fire paramedic.